Okay, let's move here. Excellent. Ugh. Long time no see. This is everybody's favorite masked terrorist, King Mob. Hey, Cat. Hey, ES Stenchman. Mr. Chuck, Hotspot Huntress. Good to see you all. Sorry I've been away for 9 months. You'd think in 9 months I would have this mask repaired, but the way things go. Hope everyone's been well. Thank you, thank you. I am not worthy of the tiger mask, but I try. Let me turn down my gain on this. There we go. My overly expensive tube amplifier for my headset. Welcome everybody to Disco Elysium, a game that's highly regarded by everybody I know. Very political, detective game. And people say it's probably the most exciting role-playing game they've played since Planescape Torment. Oh, it says inscription. I need to change that. Yeah, you can tell I haven't been doing this in a while. Let's go. How do I change that? Spend some time. Do. Oh, pausing. Yeah, I'm full of mistakes. Let's see here. Give me 5 long moments here. Nope, that's fine. No rendering lag, that's good. Team information. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Done and updated. Welcome, everybody. Evidently, you can't see the screen either because that's how behind on things I am. Also, updated OBS, and it's all goofy now. Okay, how's the mic sound? How's the video looking? Huh. Colors look a little off. It might be my monitor. This bar should be kind of an orangish color. I'll turn down the game. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do check something real quick. My filters. There are no filters. Check my properties. Yeah, I don't know if I can change the color. That's very interesting. Well, it's these clouds should have some bright red and purple smudges in them. I think it's coming through weird. Let me see if I can change something. Maybe if I do this. No. Huh. Why is it so bright? That's really interesting. Well, what can I do? No, I don't have a color correction layer, surprisingly. I got CapChat, audio capture main, my webcam, and microphone, and there's always something. HDR. No, that's not doing anything. I appreciate that. Mr. Stenchman going out there and helping me out with some issues I'm having here. try to do the color correction. And there we go. I shouldn't have to crank the saturation to 200% though. Let's try shifting the hue. No, it's not quite there. So we'll put it at 10. Ooh. Let's go 7. Well, that's 70. Okay, that's a little bit closer to what I'm seeing. Yes, I do have HDR turned on my PC. Ah. Yeah, we're starting to see the colors now. I'm just gonna pull down the. I think I can approximate it with some small changes here. Well, contrast, no. Yeah, 1.5. Okay, we're getting there. That almost looks about right. Let's put it right here. Yeah, that's still a little too saturated. Turn the gamma a bit. No. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to turn off HDR sometime, but we're gonna. Is this a hair too dark? Okay. Let's pull up the gamma a bit. Is that better? No, that's too much. As I'm showing everybody its guts. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll turn off the HDR next time. It'll serve. Exactly. Oh, let me get these. Got these very nice headphones because they were limited edition Roland 808. So it was my gift to myself. But let's get going here. I know very little about this game. Let's get it rolling. Select an archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad at people, and those interesting facts. That's original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, actually his world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. We're going to create our own character. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's pull down the physique. Crank up the little bit dull on the emotions, a little bit weak in the physique, but smart and a little bit quick. Okay. Let's get, here we go. Got 4 dots here. So let's go. Which one want to miss? What do I want to be my? Ooh. Reconstruct crime scenes. Okay. Oh, I only get to pick one? Oh, the screen is come off. Yep. Give me a moment here. Oh man, it is majorly cut off. Give me a moment. I guess I only got to pick one there? Or did I screw that up? I don't know. I'm a little bit worried here. Okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get my bullets out. Give me a moment. Oh man, I just shot it in the head. Sorry, everyone. Once again, we're dealing with some technical issues. I hope everybody's been good in the last 9 months. Wish I could say the same. Lost a job, but got another job, so it wasn't a major loss. But things are pretty good. And yeah, there we go. Now we can see everything. And that'll do. All right. We're doing a new game. We're not going to try to screw this up. Because, man, this is unintuitive. Okay, so the potentially upgrades. All right. So read everything. We have intellect, psyche, physique, motorics. So logic, real the raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Like upon all knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, precise art of persuasion. Rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor. Lie, detect lies. Drama. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Wow. Inland empire. That's an interesting word. Haven't seen using this. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Wow. Empathy. Understand others. Work your motor neurons. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Oh, there is? How do I? Oh, yes, info. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. High level suggestion makes you more affable to everyone, more resistant to their charms and terms. All that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. And you'll know it, even if no one else does. Go back to overview. Endurance. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. Shrug out the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Physical instruments. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Physical instrument is not only muscles your skeletons, you'll be able to use them effectively. Able to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 300-degree spin kicks. You break doors, chains, and bones. You manned up, encourage others to curl iron until they manned up too. Okay. Electrochemistry. Ooh. Go to Party Planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Wow. Oh man, you can go. Looks like you can go full gonzo journalist in this. Cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is animal within you. Be long to unleash, indulge, and enjoy. Let you take drugs with fewer negative side effects. Also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. You need a chemical breakdown or talk to someone who blasts out of their mind or understands sexual dynamics. Man, unrestrained pleasure. An unrepentant Lothario leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Ooh. Man, these skills are neat. Shivers come when the temperature drops. You become more keenly aware of your surroundings. Able to hear the city itself, truly beyond the streets. It's a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present times. Scenes across the city happen in front of you. Who's speaking to you? At higher levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside. You listen to the city. You don't listen to others. Supervisors may begin to worry. That's kind of like someone who's homeless lives on the street. Half-light. Let the body control, threaten people. Half-life is your fight or flight response, enabling you to sense the way situations are about to turn. There's palpable fear into your heart. It urges you to take act before it's too late to act even again. Fear makes you frighten others. This aggression lets you squeeze every drop of information out of the witness. Half-light makes you ultra-attuned to the world. This is amazing. I'm already, greatly enamored by the systems I'm seeing here. Hand-eye coordination. Loves interaction between you and the things that fly in the air. Lets you catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. You want to make the precise make of a mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. Perception. It wants you to be open to the world. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Ready, aim, and fire. It wants you to be open to the world. With eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. Little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bowl. The odor of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards. The gulp of a suspect after claiming they got nothing to hide. Hoo. Extra speed is the agility of the body and mind. Its instinct allows you to dodge punches, knives, bullets. Also sucker punches, the verbal kind. Be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a weighty comeback. Mental alacrity lets connect details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. Savoir-faire. Oh. Sneak under their noses, stunned with immense panache. Urges you better than you are. Urges you to be disco. Slip by others in a samurai boxing style, then tumble out of the way. Unexpected acrobatics. Interfacing. Master machines. Pick locks and pockets. Connect the machines. Use it. Improve them. It makes you a better human organism. Enables you to understand interaction with machines. You know how to repair the motor of a Kinama motor carriage. How to analyze the way a suspect uses a pen. How to reconfigure electrical circuits. You let you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. Composure. Cool and do not crack. Okay. What do I want to be my signature? I'm playing this. Let me think. What do I want to be my signature? Interfacing would be interesting, but it's kind of a bit more of a gearhead thing. Hold yourself together. You know what I would like? Now, logic's a little too much. Either going to be a encyclopedia or interfacing. Interfacing it is. Let's confirm. Okay. So I'm going to be good with hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, because it increases all the skills in this will be raised by 1. The cap. My cap for these is going to be kind of low, but let's do that. Let's do it. All right. Confirmed. I am just completely enamored by the systems here. Theories are at home in the mirror. Is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, you can drown.
There just ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay. I'll make some adjustments in a moment here. Ancient reptilian brain.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give me.
Do you really?
I mean, I don't, but I do. Let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Chef, not chief.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me, what's waiting
There's
for
this
me?
giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is
You
the
can't
ball?
even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And just duking it out. Keep hearing about that. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drown?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Ugh, open my eyes. Yeesh. My God. Dude, get a power washer. Oh, your socks are still on. Oh. Oh. It's like your head hurts about as much as it hurts me to look at you. I'm gonna do a quick little. Nope, it's not gonna let me jump out yet. I want to adjust the sound so the music's not overwhelming here, but. Oh yeah, very nice. Good eye, Huntress. Okay, tab lets me highlight things. There we go. Now I can do this. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Pull the music volume down. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Looks good. Anybody have any dyslexia? So I can turn this on. Oh, there's HDR. I turn HD. Oh, there we go. Isn't that interesting? Let's quick save. Now let's go and turn off that filter. Oh, it looks so much better. Still a little warm, but might just be different to my two monitors. Go check the bottle. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I'm gonna leave. I want to see if I can get some painkillers. Oh, I left the water on. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. We should have sent a poet. Turn off the water, loser. See bottles in the bathtub. Beer, wine, and sweet liqueurs. Ugh. Let's see what else I can get. Oh, hang on. We got something here. Let's go see what this is. Looks like a shirt. Take off. Okay, let's take a look in the mirror here. Looks like
The mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I don't know if I can come back. Let's wait.
As you slowly reach your hand towards
Oh,
the surface
my
of
bad.
the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Huh. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Go do some other things real quick. Definitely not turning the light on though, because that's gonna hurt my head really fucking bad. Okay, what's going on with this window?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus, easy 9.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this thing?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Oh yeah. I do have some auto ducking. Let me go make some adjustments to that real quick. Actually, I don't think I have any ducking on. Let me check. No, I have no ducking on. I'm not sure why it's doing that then. Let me check if it's on this one. Nope, I just have the there. That should be better.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Go.
A cold wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Jacket. Disco ass. So right now I have. Ooh, look at that. This necktie, one inland empire. Guess we get stat bonuses for clothing. Neckties adorned with garish patterns, disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel it would be wrong to ever take it off. It is your friend now. You'll betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. It's like someone skinned this blazer off some longest stink disco animal. It has an enigmatic white triangle on the back and the right sleeve. Right white thing, huh? Read core. Halogen watermarks. White satin shirt used to be fancy. Negative one suggests unsavory odor. Plus one concept sign, a real statement to wear. White satin shirt used to be fancy. Well, it used to catch the light. Now it looks like someone took a piss in the armpits. Oh my god. Someone took a piss in the armpits. Holy. Whew. Put some goddamn pants on. See what my pants say. Negative one is savoir faire, tighter on the thighs. And the plus one electrochemistry, tighter on the crotch. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. There's someone's piss. Oh god! There's someone's piss soaked, cum stained party pants. Jesus Christ, you're a mess, dude. Ooh!
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
It should, but I got things I gotta do. Green shoe, left foot. Green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishment. Fits your left foot perfectly. Now all it remains is to find the other shoe. Key to room 1. I have no idea. I don't know what this door is, but evidently I can't open it up. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some tape going here. It's like someone tore the tape out when the song was playing. The real tape player is on. Still rolling empty. Okay. Nothing else I can interact with. Let's pry that door open. Like my head's not hurting anymore. Cheval, zone of control, 0 centigrade, black ice wording. Something on the table. Like 40 cents. Chestrapel, -9 centigrade. Overcast. I think that will actually begin with a hold on or wait. Take all. Hey, come on. Let's see what my shoes do for me. +1 composure. Awesome watchtower heels. -1 savoir faire. Heels ridiculously high. I guess it's gonna be hard for me to
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay, let's head back inside. It says marked. The year is 51. You know what? I think it's time to go poke that mirror. First, quick save.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, really. All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. Basically making it
Please
self.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It describes.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. Good call. Go ahead and try something if you like. Or, stop staring into the mirror.
Go encyclopedia. See what happens.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Guillaume le Million?
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the news?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
You'll need to add a clicking sound to make it click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself to oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
That's very Chekhov's gun.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Yeah, let that be for now. Let's chance.
The fan stands still.
Quick save.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I can tell you about that, because I've got a bit of a headache today. Looking at your lights off.
The lights are off.
That's enough. I knew that was a mistake.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Classy. This orange disco dance.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Chuck, I'm not going to push her. Jesus.
No.
Why'd you call me enough?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oof, no. They're right in line to let me be an officer.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
Raises the eyebrow. Cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
What was this secret world? Oh yeah, Illuminati leader, yes.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
I mean, who does?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before I go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
The room's almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Raises eyebrow. Wait for the name to connect.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
And we go on,
I
right?
don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped,
There we go.
and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
They're singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
Greetings, Dr. GTC. Yeah, I just started playing this game first time. Had it recommended to me by numerous people. People on Twitter will not shut up about it. So it's definitely up my alley. I love noir, and I think I'm loving the tone of this game. So what else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That was me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Tell me, is it 51
It's
now?
51.
What century?
The current century?
That's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
3. What is the year? 5,000? What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
I mean, got a good point there.
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? We're in the world.
You're in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
I imagine that Revachol parties, as we're talking about a revolution and everything, that this is kind of supposed to be a bit like Berlin. Because, I mean, despite being in Germany, Berlin was known as a place to party. So, not surprised. This they have against the police.
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay, you can go now. Thank you.
Glad to have been of assistance.
You are a big help. Grab my cigarette. A nice long stub. It's still smoking. No, I don't want the cigarette. Just leave her alone. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trump Le Monde. Something of the world. Trumpet of the world? Oh, okay. Where am I? This definitely has a, like, Eastern European. The lyrics would be. The old karaoke might explain some of the singing, but let's see what's on the menu. Speakers connect to the audio. Music is seasoned with static. My favorite. Oh.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
Finish. Oh, okay. I thought finished thought was going to give me some more information. Didn't mean literally finish.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
I love the voice of the narration here.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Foretells are patterned for a very specific set of made in the USSR. Ha ha ha! Yeah, it feels very like 1992, 3. It tells me you don't like.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I'm a
Could the
Shithead.
massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I guess
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
what have I been doing all that time? See me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
First voiceover job for the narrator. Whew, they need to bring him in for more.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I have done that.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Steacoarius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a buddy.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay. Let's carry on. Water cooler. Large bubbles rising. And he's been wiped clean. The only word Monday is written on it. Well, I guess today is Monday. Joy. It took like 6 months of straight reading to get through all the dialogue. My God! I can only imagine. But he knocked it out of the park. It's a glimpse of the Union paraphernalia. Strike poster and red pens. Mess hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 1400. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. I'll get to you in a second. I just need to poke around some stuff. All the rooms are knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. Man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud cake boots rolled on over him. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines. Circled by a logo with
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
a piece of plastic.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I'll take that.
You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. The dangling items refuse to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing? You're gonna get caught.
Stop finger-fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there.
What? No, I was just checking the man was stealing.
Yeah,
it.
sure. I don't care. Just don't finger-bang his stuff, okay?
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Ah, okay. Let's try waking him up.
gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Can't. That's fine. Wasn't able to get the dock workers' stuff, though. But I'll worry about that later. I feel spry for being hungover.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Let's go with it.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of a mess.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, what were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
But I can't remember
I
anything.
can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay, let's do it.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, should I have a badge? Hang on. Something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Wasn't obvious when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Look, I drank myself into a traumatic brain injury. Okay? I mean, I'm willing to keep things moving here, but...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Let's talk.
Yes?
A little bit. Okay. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
But no cell?
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved. I really do think my brain's damaged.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Okay. I'm lacking basic information about this organization ring. Can you help me?
Fine. We
Thank
should
you.
get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Tell me about
What
that.
do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I literally know nothing about it. Only what you told me.
Do you want me to brief you?
Briefly. You know what? I'll wing it.
There's no reason to wing anything. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
All right.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, did the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course.
Sounds
We need
like
to
a
find out the truth.
Pinkerton to me.
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why'd they hide them?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Archibald. Okay. All right. Of course, I understand.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
If we're on different precincts, why in the sink?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I know. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the
I'll ask
victim.
you after.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, all I need for
Good.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Work better together if you have a little more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster
You can
enough
just have a
testosterone.
fucking jock moment. Oh, that is hilarious. You have a jock moment, be like, nerd glasses. That's absurd.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
You don't look like other people.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Okay, what is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You ever have, when you're thinking, do you have conversations like your
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
How do you know?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Tell me a secret about it.
No.
No. Come on.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order.
Okay.
It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
No, there's nothing you can do. Okay.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you
That's some
seem
authority.
to regain control of yourself.
That's all for
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject.
Let's go. We can talk to her.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Elderly woman turned.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I know, sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slapped herself in the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How did I roll?
Whatever do you mean?
Won't you be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime? Ready back as a corpse catching sequence.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, forays into paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 had to be better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time. Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade
I'm sorry.
explosion.
It was rude of me to mention it. Move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
That would have been neat. It would have made her a party. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing.
Yes,
Anything.
officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I literally forgot everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Whirling Rags Cafeteria.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Disgraced capital.
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as
Really
she
cool,
may be.
30s.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Her eyes are filled with light reflected off those gilded years. You see old
Much has
hospital.
changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
The pause as she studies her stuff must look quite long.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 50.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should...
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but somebody tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Very Berlin.
We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
No government. How come they're cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What does revolution even?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that do with there being a beginning?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
How did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Turns to the lieutenant.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Pen. All right. Let's see what I got. I got pen. A nice green pen with a green ape head at the end. Hold aside. Seems to be meditating. Must be a tape in this case, but they should at their rage. Think about the Italianer's single smallest church in St. Cian's. Rubs one the wrong way. It's always reported. Okay. Let's do some fun. Let's do a little chat.
Yes?
Oh. Summer door closed for the winter.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
French names. Lots
You
of French
run this
names.
place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call.
No, it wasn't. It
Yes?
was a woman.
No, I only just got here.
Yeah.
It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar
She
here.
knew the
I'm only temporarily
killed.
taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Many. Yeah, 3.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's
Good
what
luck
you
at
think.
that.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
They.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Who would be my they?
Oh, People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who's that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers
Yeah,
did
you
it.
know somebody in the docks.
Did the deboarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock hunters lynch us?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to
No.
do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie...
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, I asked you before where. Now I'm asking you why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Didn't go.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
It's my nerves.
What?
You heard me.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist,
This is Russell.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Don't know if I'm gonna add that to my cabinet, but it's nice to check some people. That is all.
Let's go.
not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, you should.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
What? I didn't. All right, calm down. What's
You
it
know,
about?
I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40
didn't.
real
That
in
was
damages.
me. My shoe.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
The cafeteria managers, isn't it? Evil. The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange...
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
You know,
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
where my home
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Anthony, say something.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Somewhere near?
You don't really know, do you?
This vague blackened.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop. I traced the way back somehow. Exact street, exact number.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Hobocop. No, I am not playing that. I am playing nicely.
Yes?
Let's see if there's anything else. Upstairs real quick. So where is that at? Check your menu. Okay. So click on myself. Where's the thought cabinet at? Well, I do have some points here. Some things did say I could level up. How to say level up? Oh, well. Worry about that later. 75 of 100. That's that. That's my gear. That's my journal. Hot cabinet. I don't care about this Elysium. Inexplicable feminist agenda. My stories use. Like interdisciplinary. Some new form reacting to tyrannical generals around you. You're not a mild feminist. Rewind. Let's retrace your drunken steps back home. Because raise channel. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through coffee hours. Great Ways Motorway. 881. Streets are frozen this time of year. Caked with ice. There's a side alley and your footprints in the mud. Nope, not ready yet. Could have went with Hobocop already. Oh, there's a lot of ideas here. Okay. Digging this. So I wonder how many things I can internalize. Looks like I can internalize 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want to go home though? 12 total. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit because waiting is what we do. Things don't make sense. Huh? Something else to interact with. Which I have to unlock with the broken down bathroom door.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Still can't do that. Keep rolling. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Let's see if we can get outside. Oh, I can zoom out. Wow! Keep a snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Let's talk to this woman.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Something more to you.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Yes, what are you doing?
I'm working. I
What?
have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse
Oof.
hanging from a tree there.
Oof.
It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
That's right.
Of course. Where to?
Where?
What do you mean?
Sorry, this is Register, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
I think still sure I'm thinking about the same.
This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What's up to the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's these?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
That's a lot of T's. 3 T's. I don't think that's right.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water.
What's the water
No,
spoon?
actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
Thanks, that's all.
No
for me.
problem.
She's very well composed, back straight.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Close my window. Getting cold here. The voice acting, the music is excellent. Really enjoying this. Pigs go home. Street name is illegible. Well, is this the car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Yeah, this is Kasagi's.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from Oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Tap of the fuel.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
He sets and jiggles the keys.
Translation. We're not alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the handprint.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Take the rubber-handed chain.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Take the red tip.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. heavier than useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Push it.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat the frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
French accent.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from 41. Who's speaking?
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Exactly the precinct 41. Let's go. You need to connect you to a civilian. A Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Tim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A million miles away. Sylvie, this is police calling. I have some questions about your last days of work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with it?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait. You speak the truth? Is the union a law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Exactly why did you let a corpse hang in your backyard for weeks instead of calling?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Gotcha.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Okay, I understand.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I see, don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
You don't make the call.
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Copper thieves.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
What's your job at the world? Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
You leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Lily, don't be afraid of that thing. Stand up for yourself.
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She muttered.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Why?
Give it a try.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Jesus.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird, there since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
You're telling me I was like,
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
go on, when do I get?
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Jesus Christ.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
That like this way to get started.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Oh, okay, I get it. Wasn't very.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm truly sorry for everything.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
I'm gonna keep pushing. When he spoke to Garrett, it seemed like he thought you would.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him.
Okay,
It
let's
was
push.
just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side, the telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
You hear a sigh of relief.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done for the radio.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Let's go.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes, guess what's yours?
What's that?
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
Okay.
Yes, impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm not sorry. You know.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
No. I'm just apologizing to the people I fucked up recently. No, I'm really not sorry. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
No, I'm not accepting that. I'm just dealing with the people that I directly shit on. There was a lot.
Can I help you?
Gave me a woman's hand wrote yesterday's my day starts with a man.
Can I help you?
Talk to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it. I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer!
Rash cover.
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer? I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She was flattered.
Really? I should give her a call then.
I doesn't know what to say.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you want?
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a
it's
sword
all right. I'm
in
good
it
with
for
it.
you, if you deliver the message. Oh well.
Seen something.
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Tosses his head.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
We're fine.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Bye. Okay. Maybe I could talk to her again. Maybe she saw something.
Hello again, sweetie.
No, I'm not going to hit her up for money. Jesus Christ. Her of electric booster comes with it. Someone is working. Go see in that body. Bits of Lori haphazardly litter its surroundings. Yes, I know, but I'm checking something out. Old slogan. Human ox covers the truck. Let's run. Go back there. I'll finish checking these cars later. That one's missing an engine, it looks like. Hey. I can level up. There we go. I got 1 dot in encyclopedia. Great tectonic forces crack the pavement.
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good though.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Oh, probably had a bag. Let's get that body. Look at that. What are you doing here? Are you throwing shit at a dead body? Let's not.
Got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a word, please.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Ah, I see.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs by crime scene.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look, okay, question.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like,
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You know who he was.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
he's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
You don't know who he is.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
You know how I got up
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
there?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
The name.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame!
Ooh.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost!
Jesus.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. The fuck about it? You're testing.
Get lost!
Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Oh, so it's chest
It's
wall.
always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Refer yourself in third person to yourself in the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit.
Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're like trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts feeling chill.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Everybody!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
You're high right now.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help
Back
Kuno...
off.
Look...
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. That Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
It's good you said that. Here it is. Here we go. Kuno like, oh no. You pass you around like...
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with...
No, you're not. We can just...
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You're just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions.
Click, 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 click!
No.
Kuno doesn't...
Smells like spoiled rotten turtle jerry. Human body. Firewood. Light above this.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. Just a trash container. That your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the...
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay, let's go. We'll do that in a second.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is that so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
How do I use tools?
There he still is. Look.
Couldn't hold. Oh. What is
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
like this next?
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Oh, that one might.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes,
All steel.
number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46?
Wait, what's it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
I'm looking for one without... That one without steel reinforced toes. It's still a work boot.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number
big boy.
46. But the imprints are twice
Nearly
as
500
deep as the
pounds.
others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
I think guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step.
A woman? Or a kid?
Could be.
Okay. How do you...
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else?
Heavy one, 200 kilograms.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker
probably it.
carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Why did they have to carry him? He was already dead.
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the Ricky wasn't.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Innovation.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not
No,
looking
why
for
did you say drummer?
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Interesting. Like, oh.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think
What
happened?
do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Oh,
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Maybe he was being made an example.
There he still is. Look.
All these interactions are amazing. Take off. Not sure why I'm eating magnesium. Infected oxide. So
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite.
Why am I looking at it?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, easy on the eye, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Yeah, now I see. I remember hearing some comments about the slur that was being used, which is good. That slur is pretty heavy. I gotta work these two against each other. I need to get that kid up there.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Well, ask you some
I'm
questions.
going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Either we
You
have
don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind.
Okay, let's go get that. Let's go get that thing. Go get the key.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Is that a separate interaction than the woman? Indeed.
Can I help you?
Trash container out back yours.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling and Rag.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What is this?
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers in the pool?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling and Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution.
Maybe I am.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Was there something you wanted?
Need those.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yeah, I
It
should.
concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Let's buy. Okay. Yeah, the Kuno was, a drugged out 12-year-old throwing rocks. I mean, I get it. I have lead poisoning and fetal alcohol syndrome too. I would like to, if I was a little kid, I'd love to throw rocks at a corpse. No.
This trash container is locked. The sliding with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Maybe another.
No. We need to investigate now.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look at the rag.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the earth. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's...
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging
Those are
from
my
it.
hands.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I didn't want to be a cop anymore. I tried to flush my life down.
Well,
What to say?
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your
There's
paperwork.
one last little thing here, and I'm going to call it. It's getting late.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility.
I don't want to take the mug.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
He's wearing something on his legs. Okay. I'm gonna save a game. Okay, everyone. Not sure how many we have in here, but thank you for joining my first stream back. I should be streaming every Thursday, the occasional weekend, now that I've cleared up some of my role-playing obligations, at least for now. Like everybody else right now, I'm dealing with some burnout, but I'm back at jiu-jitsu finally. My little ones are vaccinated, and we're all just trying to tough out COVID season, which hasn't ended. In any case, everybody, please be safe, be good, and make good decisions. Don't be a sorry sod who drinks himself into brain damage like this poor bastard. Have a good night, and I'll see you all soon.